Welcome back to the deep dive. In today's cybersecurity world, it feels like you're constantly navigating this tricky path between fast-moving threats and finding real ways to grow securely. It's complex.
It really is a moving target constantly.
Exactly. But what if there's a clearer way, maybe one built on, well, a really critical layer of defense?
hmm
So today we're doing a deep dive into privilege access management, PM, and specifically how a leader in this space, Delinea, is working with partners, building mutual
It's a
success.
very important topic right now.
Absolutely.
Mm.
And our info for this dive, it comes straight from a pretty comprehensive overview of the Delinea Partner Program itself. It really lays out the whole ecosystem.
Yeah, it's a good guide.
So our mission today, for you listening, is to pull out the key insights. Why is PM so vital? What makes Delinea stand out? And crucially, how does their partner program actually help businesses succeed in this, well, booming market?
Makes sense.
Okay, so let's unpack this.
All right. So in this digital first world we're all living in, cyber threats, they're just getting smarter, more sophisticated all the time.
You see it every day in the headlines.
You do. And attack surfaces are just expanding. Think cloud, on-prem, hybrid systems. It's everywhere.
Right.
So in that kind of environment, privileged access management, PM, it's really become a foundational pillar for cybersecurity.
Foundational, not just an add-on.
No, definitely not just an add-on. It's like controlling the keys to your kingdom.
Hmm.
Your most sensitive systems, accounts, identities, that's what PM protects.
Okay.
And it's not just about stopping breaches, though that's huge.
Hmm.
It's also about keeping the business running, maintaining trust, especially now with, tougher regulations and the risk to your reputation if something goes wrong.
That reputational damage can be devastating.
Absolutely. And when we say foundational, we're talking about specific tech too. Things like just-in-time access, giving privileges only when needed for just how long needed.
Limiting the window of opportunity.
Precisely. Or session recording. That creates a clear audit trail, shows exactly what happened. These aren't just bells and whistles. They fundamentally change how you manage security at those critical points.
So if you're a business leader, maybe an IT pro listening right now,
Mm-hmm.
what does all this pressure, this foundational role of PAM, what does it really mean for you day to day?
Well, it means strong PAM solutions aren't really optional anymore. They're a necessity.
A must-have.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the market absolutely shows that. Now, here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The demand for PAM solutions, it's not just growing, it's exploding.
Exploding. Got numbers.
We do. Market projections estimate growth from around, $2.47 billion back in 2020
Okay.
to a predicted $19.73 billion by 2030.
Wow, hold on.
Yeah.
That's almost an eightfold increase in just 10 years.
That's right. Nearly eightfold. It's huge.
And that reflects the need, right? You hear constantly about breaches involving stolen credentials.
Exactly. Those numbers are striking, and they point directly to that problem. Compromised credentials are a major, major attack vector.
Makes sense.
But that kind of massive growth, it brings challenges too, right? Finding enough skilled people, keeping the tech innovative. It's demanding.
Fair.
And what's fascinating here is seeing how Delinea has positioned itself in this booming space. I mean, get this. They were the only vendor named a leader across all 5 major analyst reports on PAM in 2023.
All 5. That's significant. That's not just one analyst's opinion.
Not at all. And it's more than just, a nice logo for a presentation. It says something deeper.
Like what? What does that actually signal?
It signals consistent technological innovation, real execution excellence, and importantly, a genuine commitment to making their customers successful. It's validation from multiple respected sources.
So that's a powerful statement, being the only leader across all 5. From your perspective, beyond the analyst reports, what's maybe the single most compelling reason a partner would choose Delinea over another PAM vendor?
Well, I think it boils down to leveraging that established leadership. What that recognition across all those reports really means for a partner is they're aligning with a solution that's already been heavily vetted. Pre-validated, you could say.
So it potentially shortens the sales cycle, builds trust faster.
Exactly. Partners can often close deals quicker with more confidence because that groundwork of trust and proven effectiveness, it's already there. They get access to truly enterprise-ready solutions, and they plug right into this global community of cybersecurity experts. They're riding that existing momentum.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, leveraging that market position. So given that strength, it's no surprise they'd have a solid partner program too. Let's shift focus there.
Right.
Because it sounds like it's meant to be more than just, a channel to sell software.
Yeah.
They position it as a whole ecosystem for partners to really thrive,
That seems to be the goal.
supporting them with things like sales enablement, technical training, real financial rewards, and even joint go-to-market plans. It feels pretty comprehensive.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, that program structure is pretty strategic. It's tiered.
Tiered, how so?
They have a 4-tier structure.
Sure.
Entry, silver, gold, and platinum.
Okay. Standard tiers.
Sort of, but the philosophy is clear. The benefits and incentives increase as the partner performs better and engages more deeply. It's designed to scale with the partner.
Rewards commitment basing.
Exactly. And a key part, something partners always look at closely, is the financial side, the deal protection.
Ah, yes. Always important.
Very. So partners get preferential discounts, margin guarantees when they register deals, making sure their effort pays off. There's also renewal incumbency, helps them keep earning from clients they brought in.
So protecting their recurring revenue.
Right. And predictable compensation, especially for the top performers, through performance-based rewards. It's really built to encourage that investment and loyalty.
So if I'm thinking about becoming a partner, what does that growth path look like within those tiers? How do you actually move up?
It's pretty well defined. Basically, as you sell more, as you get your team certified on the tech, and just generally engage more with Delinea and their solutions, you progress.
So clear benchmarks.
Yeah. Each tier has specific benchmarks for things like sales volume, certifications. It makes the path to getting those higher benefits, like better margins or more marketing funds, pretty transparent, achievable.
Okay. Now, Delinea seems to get that cybersecurity partners aren't all the same. One size doesn't fit all.
Definitely not.
So their program offers different ways to engage, right? Different models.
That's right. They have distinct tracks designed for different types of partners and how they go to market.
Can you walk us through those briefly?
Sure. So first, you've got your reseller partners. These are the folks selling Delinea solutions directly to customers. They get benefits like deal registration, volume pricing, and importantly, dedicated account managers.
Okay, the classic resell model.
Right. Then there are technology partners. These companies integrate their own product or platform with Delinea's solutions.
Ah, creating a combined offering.
Exactly. And they get exposure through Delinea's integrations marketplace, plus co-marketing help.
Makes sense. What else?
Next up are trusted advisory partners. Think consultants, MSSPs, managed security service providers, IT advisory firms.
Okay, the services-led partners.
Precisely. They often embed Delinea solutions into bigger projects like digital transformation or risk management. They leverage the technical training Delinea provides to enhance their own service delivery.
Got it. And the last one.
The last one is distribution partners. These are key for regional reach. They distribute Delinea solutions through their network of resellers.
So enabling scale.
Yeah, their focus is on scalability, onboarding new resellers in their region, helping with training coordination, that sort of thing.
It's a pretty comprehensive set of models.
It covers a lot of ground. And, looking at the market today, it does raise an interesting question for you, the listener. Which of these models do you think really aligns best with where businesses are focusing strategically right now, especially with everyone needing more sort of holistic security solutions, not just point products?
That's a good question. Food for thought. Okay, so you've picked your model. What about actually getting started? Delinea seems to have made the onboarding pretty straightforward.
They have. They lay out some clear steps. Seems designed to get partners up and running, generating revenue fairly quickly.
Minimize the friction.
Right. It starts simply. Explore the options on their partner page, see what fits your business, then submit an inquiry email or an online form.
Simple enough.
Then register for the partner portal. That seems to be the main hub. partners.delinea.com. That unlocks the resources, sales tools, deal registration, training access.
The central command center.
Pretty much. Then understand the program requirements, those tiers we talked about, the benchmarks, certifications needed, sales goals. It's all laid out.
Know the rules of the road.
Exactly. Then complete the initial training. They have an online system, an LMS with modules covering the products, how to position them, implementation basics, best practices.
Get the foundational knowledge.
Yep. And importantly, you can register your first deal right away using the tool in the portal. Protect that opportunity and start tapping into those financial incentives from day one.
So hit the ground running.
That seems to be the intent. A smooth ramp up.
And it doesn't just stop at onboarding, right? There's ongoing support.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Beyond the initial setup, Delinea really seems to emphasize continuous enablement.
Like what?
Well, comprehensive enablement and training. We're talking sales training, deep technical training for different roles, pre-sales engineers, professional services teams, solution architects, plus ongoing access to get certifications, accreditations, all through that partner portal. Build that credibility.
Constantly upskilling.
Right. And then there's marketing and co-branding. Partners can get access to market development funds, MDF.
Ah, MDF. Money for marketing.
Basically, yeah. Resources Delinea provides to help partners co-invest in marketing activities. Think joint campaigns, events, webinars. Helps drive demand together. Plus, they can download ready-made co-branded materials, white papers, playbooks.
Makes it easier to market effectively.
Definitely. And critically, that dedicated partner portal access we mentioned. It's not just for onboarding, it's the ongoing hub for managing deals, tracking progress, accessing all the resources, scheduling more training, often with custom dashboards depending on your role.
So everything in one place.
Seems like it. Designed to be the go-to spot.
It really sounds like a collaborative approach then. Once you're onboarded, you're set up to sell, integrate, consult, whatever your model is.
That's the idea.
And Delinea makes those next steps easy too, like using the MDF or connecting with specific people.
Yeah, they encourage partners to leverage those marketing resources. And they highlight connecting with their dedicated channel managers. They even mention Cara Travato for the Americas and Miles Rippin for international. Having named contacts is always helpful.
Yeah, definitely adds a personal touch.
Right. Or partners can explore the integrations marketplace to find tech alliances or even find a local partner if needed. But what really seems to stand out is their stated commitment to collaborative success.
Collaborative success, meaning?
Meaning their channel managers, marketing teams, product experts, they all work together, work with the partner to help them execute their go-to-market strategy effectively. It's not just, here are the tools, good luck.
It's a partnership in practice, not just in name.
That's the message, yes.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up. To recap our deep dive today, the Delinea Partner Program really looks like a strong opportunity, a way to tap into that massive demand for PAM and identity security we talked about.
It definitely seems structured that way.
And it's positioned as more than just selling a product. It's about enabling partners to deliver, confidence, control, security things customers desperately need right now.
Absolutely critical capabilities today. And for your business listening in, aligning with a leader like Delinea, especially one recognized across the board like that, it strategically positions you right at the forefront of the cybersecurity industry.
A good place to be.
Especially as the digital world keeps changing and securing identities becomes even more crucial. This kind of partnership offers a clear path, potentially profitable, definitely growth-oriented.
Right. So we've covered a lot about the current state, the program, the opportunity. It leaves me with a final thought for you, our listener.
Okay.
Given how fast cyber threats are evolving and that huge projected growth in the PAM market,
Yeah.
what new business models or maybe strategic collaborations do you think might emerge in this space? Things beyond what we've even discussed today.
That's a really interesting question to ponder. Where does it go next?
Something to think about.